is Gail with Traders Help Desk, and I wanted to go over another resource that traders can use, especially if you follow my post. And what I do is Nadex has a link. It's nadex.com market news. And I actually post there on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And it's more about what I'm looking at and what I see the market doing, especially Forex, because Forex is my passion. So I just wanted to show you that on Monday, I think the market was trading here on the Aussie, and I went over all of the US dollar pairs. I'm watching them very closely this week because of the upcoming non-farm employment change. And, you know, I pretty much thought that the Aussie was going to go down because it was overextended. It did go up another 20 points and or 20 pips. And when it did, it came back to the ATR doing the same thing now. Now, the important thing is, you know, in the video that I did yesterday, I said I thought that they were going to make a new high, and I was watching the stochastics as that was made, and you can see you have divergence here. So that indicated it would come back to this ATR, and that's what I'm watching for non-farm employment, actually. Now, also went through the euro, and you can see that the euro has actually come through the congestion dot. I do anticipate it to go back and test the ATR. On the British pound dollar, again, right back to the ATR. And, you know, this is a setup that was on all of them. You see that the stochastics was overextended to the upside. That's why I thought it would go down to the ATR. It has, and now it's probably going to turn right there at the ATR because you're overextended here. And then if you look at the US CAD, you know, it went up to the ATR, came back down. Look at the divergence on this as it came back to test that low. Look at the divergence. You know, this indicated that this market was going to go up. Then you have the USD Swiss franc, and all of these pairs really had similar patterns on them. For example, here you're making new lows. Here is that trend divergence again. And this is what I'm looking for that shows me how they're positioning themselves going into this market report. And then you have the USDJPY. Identical patterns here, guys. Identical. You have lower lows, higher lows in the stochastics. If you connect the lows, you can see it. This is going down. This is going up. Now, will we get a pullback on the USDJPY? More than likely we will. You know, I would anticipate it to come back to test the ATR. Now, this ATR is going to move up. So I think it'll be about here, but I do think we're going to get a test of that ATR. These are all things that I'm watching for the non-farm employment change. And the really cool thing is that I post this early on the Nadex Market News. Now, I'm going to give you the link to that site so that you can just go there on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, because most of my trades are from those posts that I post on the blog. So you can actually follow both and actually see how I traded what I thought the market was going to do. Excellent resource for everybody that wants to learn trading, especially Forex.